I started May the 1st, 1967, and 34 years on. There's a lot of changes since then, a lot of improvements. Firefighting's a lot safer in a lot of different ways. It's like air packs. Now the men put air packs on. Back when I come on, you had one air pack on a truck and 6 men. Yeah, I'm in the family. All right, every time I hear a fire truck, I wish I was on it. You do miss it, because it's been part of your life, you know. It's an important job, and it can be a dangerous job. The men, it's a family. They watch out for each other. They take care of each other. And Muncie's got a good fire department.
I came on in August of 1962, just a few days after my 25th birthday, and I was the 4th black appointed to the department. I followed an uncle who came on prior to myself, but I was accepted okay, and the turn. And we had 3 shifts, I believe, at that time. I missed both. I missed the job, I missed the guys. I tried to visit a station, the one closest to me preferably, but most of the guys know me except the newer guys. And so I try to visit as often as I can, keep relationships going.
I first came on the Muncie Fire Department December the 1st of 1966. I had been in the trucking industry before that. And times then were a whole lot different than they are now. Of course, the fire trucks, you rode the back end of the truck right off the bat, you know. And it's obviously told on a lot of people, including myself. Because you see so many firefighters dying now that's in my age bracket that had cancers, breathing problems, heart attacks. Myself, I had three major heart attacks, two of them resulting in open heart surgeries before I ever retired. So I gave after the first one. I was only 46 years old. Physically, the fire department takes its toll, but the people that you work with, they will never be forgotten. I can put all this other stuff behind me, but I can't put the people behind me. That will never change.
I hired on the Muncie Fire Department March 15th of 1965, and it was I was the second youngest firefighter to ever be hired at that time, and came through the first Police and Fire Merit Commission that was adopted and approved by the state of Indiana, that the city of Muncie adopted. And it was a very exciting time for me. 42 and a half years I served on the Muncie Fire Department, retired with the longest tenure in the history of the Muncie Fire Department, and I loved every day that I got to go get up and go to work. It was an honor to serve our community. Back when I hired on, there wasn't MSAs, which is self-contained breathing apparatuses. We didn't have any. We had the old duck back turnout gear that when you got them wet, they'd go from 5 pounds to about 35 pounds. It was a different time and a different era, and a lot of my comrades back from those days suffered later on in life with illnesses from breathing the hazardous smokes and materials that we had to deal with on a daily basis. But we still loved it every day, and we were comrades. We were comrades in arms while we were at the fire station. We were comrades in arms days that we weren't at the fire stations.
Yeah, we had a fire at the Teachers College building back in the 70s sometime, I don't know, probably 75 or something, and we've had several firefighters that was on that fire died early, and I absolutely believe that that was one of the reasons. That was back when we didn't have very many air packs. I had an air pack that day and used it. But we had guys like Al Kerr, Tommy Herbert, not Dick Stanford, but Jimmy Carter. Them guys fought that fire, and died way too early, and I absolutely attribute a lot of that to that fire.
Well, I think today, you know, a lot of your chemicals and stuff that you deal with or that you get into today are not only breathable, but some of them are absorbed through the skin. Plus, you have a lot of the structures today that are not built like the structures of yesteryear. Those structures back then were the type of structures that, you know, could stand up to about anything. But now today, you know, you got structures with the two fire-only expansions on the roof, which is Scott Davis. There's firemen killed in Hackensack, New Jersey, killed 5 of them in a car dealership because of truss roof construction. They try to build everything a lot cheaper, and they're putting, you know, lives and people in jeopardy, especially firefighters, because when you put those buildings in the heat, they collapse. Firefighting period is rough on you. You know, your heart rate goes from basically 70-some beats a minute at rest. It doubles when the speaker clicks on. If it's a working fire, it triples. All that comes in with a matter of minutes. You're on the apparatus and you're rolling. Within about 35 minutes to a minute and 15 seconds, you're out the door and gone. In the middle of the night, sub-zero, below zero temperatures, wind chill factors, heat, 90 degrees. All those are stress factors that are really tough on a good firefighter. And you can't, you know, those lives you can't replace. You can't snap your fingers and bring somebody back. And I wish there's a lot of times that we wish we could, but we can't. And someday, you know, the man upstairs says, okay, you know, you get them today, the next day, no, not today. Not today, they're coming with me.